Okay, I'm Joshua Ndiege, working in Siaya County Government, coordinating immunization services. And currently in Siaya, we have really been working hard on really reaching a higher number of people with COVID vaccination. And as a county, currently we have laid strategies that have made us to reach as many people as possible. Recently, like before the election day, we conducted a lot of outreaches all over the 6 sub-counties, and we narrowed more in Bondo where the performance was low, and we managed to do household registration to get to know who are the people who are partially vaccinated and the people who are not vaccinated. Thereafter, we went in with vaccination and we reached quite a number of people. And so far in Siaya County, currently, we are at 44% of people who are fully vaccinated with COVID vaccination. And this at the country level, we are number 5 county within all the 47 counties. I think a lot of demand creation also has been done through the support of our partners, USAID for the child, and the support of CHEB Kenya. These are partners that have really supported us to conduct these outreaches and also to create demand to reach as many people as possible. So currently we are really embarking on still strengthening the part of the demand creation, and we have planned for conducting stakeholders meetings in all the 6 sub-counties, and today we just started with Ugunja sub-county where we met all the stakeholders and we agreed on a way forward on how we are going to intensify and reach all the people that have not really been fully vaccinated and also those who have not been vaccinated. Yeah, again, we realized that the effort that we made, we put to reach as many people with vaccination, this made us really during the campaign and during the election period where we thought many people would be interacting and the transmission would increase, we didn't really observe this increase. And basically, for the last 5 days, as we talk, we have not had any positive case. And the few that were there, that were even admitted in our isolation ward, currently the last person that was admitted was discharged on last Friday. And currently, as we speak, we don't have any positive case that has been reported recently, and nobody also admitted within our wards. So this just a proof that the vaccination, the intensification of the vaccination has really worked well. And if we continue as Siaya, we are aiming at now pushing this to reach 70% coverage of fully vaccinated individuals. When we are talking about 44% of people who are fully vaccinated, we are talking about people around 262,000 people that have been vaccinated. That is either people who have either gotten 2 doses of the other vaccines or 1 dose of Johnson and Johnson, that is a start dose. Yes. And otherwise, the people who have, when we talk or we look at the number of people that are total vaccinated cumulatively, we are talking about 602,000 people that have been reached with vaccination. Out of that, around 380,000 people have gotten first dose. Then 262,000 people have gotten fully vaccinated. Out of this, when we look at the booster uptake, currently booster we are talking of we have reached up to around 26,000 people. This translates to around 5% of our target of population. We realize that we are still very low on the booster, and we know right now the government has introduced that booster. We should take first booster, and at 6 months after after the second dose, and maybe 2 months after for those people who got Johnson and Johnson vaccine, and then later on there's a second dose, the circular that also is allowing second dose to be taken 6 months after the first booster. Yeah, so with this, I think also we still encourage our people really not to relax the protocols that are supposed to be observed to prevent the transmission. We remember the protocols we always talk about: hand washing, keeping the distance, putting on the mask. I think this one should still continue because we are not very sure with the still people moving up and about and mingling. We could still get another wave coming in and the spread could still go on. So we are really requesting people to still observe these precautions so that in case of any transmission, we reduce this. Because what we have observed, people are really not observing these protocols. Many people currently, when we are in the gatherings, people are not putting on masks. Hand washing facilities are there, but people are not really following the hand washing as it was required. Yeah, so basically, we would still encourage people to continue with all the precautions that are laid down to prevent the COVID-19 transmission. And we know vaccination came as the number 4 preventive measures. So the vaccination, we encourage now everybody who have not been vaccinated to go. Currently, we have a total of 198 health facilities that are in our Siaya County that are offering COVID-19 vaccination. That is all the facilities that have been offering routine immunization for the under 1 children are currently also offering COVID-19 vaccination. So I think this access should not be a problem. Everyone that has not been vaccinated, just refer them to the nearby health facility that is within the area where they stay, and they will get COVID-19 vaccination. Yes, and we have to realize that vaccine is not a problem. Currently, we have adequate stock of vaccines. And currently, before when we started COVID vaccination, we were talking of there was no mix and match of vaccines. Currently, we have a circular that has allowed the mix and match of the vaccines. So then, even if you started the first dose with the AstraZeneca, you go back, you get Pfizer, you could still take Pfizer as a second dose, provided it's at the appropriate time of the second, when you are supposed to get the second dose. If you had started with Pfizer, you could still even go ahead and get AstraZeneca as a second dose, provided the same period when you are supposed to get the second dose. So the mix and match of the vaccines is allowed and it's working well. And you remember for booster, currently even all the 4 vaccines that we've been having, Johnson and Johnson, Pfizer, Moderna, AstraZeneca, all of them can be used to be given for first booster. Then second booster, that's what we are allowing. We are talking about the mRNA vaccines, that is Moderna and Pfizer. So vaccine stocks are available in adequate numbers. We are encouraging everybody to turn up for vaccination so that we consume the vaccine so that the vaccine does not expire on us.
Oh.
Yes, so after the prayer, we are going to prepare the just come over as our guest will be presiding. Mutembei, the water, the water, manyora, please. Come over, come over.
Who is our prize player? Where is the prize player? Ward volunteer. Chanja.
Nitatumia lugha yote nilikuja kwenye ili tuelewe hii mambo. Nimeambiwa tu sasa alisia corona disease for the first time. Kwa wale kapo ndio angeli corona inakuwa kwa homa caused by a virus. Virus is a